Hi, my name is Lexi. I work here at the Patagonia store.
I'm Tristan. I also work here.
Today we're doing a board swap from 9 to 2. We got some coffee here. We're slowly getting things set up. It looks like it's a really great turnout. If you don't know where the store is, 535 Ward Avenue. It's the big, beautiful yellow warehouse. Can't miss it.
Yeah, so today we have 3 featured shapers. We have Hoku, Kapena, and B. Clem. We also have friends of Kewalos here. They're raising money selling tickets, where if you buy a ticket, you get a free drink and a pastry from Makanai Coffee trailer. Yeah, so come on down, check out some awesome boards, and get some good coffee, have some good conversations. We'll be here from 9 to 2.
Awesome.
Mahalo.
Thank you guys. Aloha.
Thank you. Aloha.
Friends of Kewalos here at Patagonia Board Swap. We are here today with some swag that you can purchase. We also have books for sale, and we have donation for Friends of Kewalos. What we do is we protect open spaces for future generations. So if you want to come down, go ahead and say hello to us in the pub.
All right, guys, so I just got over here to the Friends of Kewalos tent. We're going to support the Friends of Kewalos by picking up a t-shirt and also grabbing a ticket for coffee and pastries over at Makanani. So I have with me Shani. So she's going to hook me up with this really nice, extra large army green shirt. So I'm going to link their website in the video where you guys can head on over to pick up a t-shirt. They're $20. They have them available in all sizes. So yeah, let's go ahead and take. All right. So limited quantity, yeah. And then they also have wax combs.
Yeah.
So we got blue, we got black, we got lime green, and we got armor green. So you can also get wax combs. So supporting your local community and also Friends of Kewalos.
I got like a coffee.
Yeah. Although I'm doing a little bit better, but you know, if I live here, I don't know that I'll go anymore.
All right, so I got my ticket from Friends of Kewalos. We're gonna head on over and get some pastries and some tasty coffee. And whoa, as you guys can see, the line has already formed. Look at that. So let's go ahead and get in line. Right here behind Sean, Surfboard Hale. You guys give him a follow on Instagram. He has a large quiver of surfboards for sale. Sean, do you have a website too?
I don't, not right now.
Okay, so but we can contact you through your Instagram.
Instagram. Yes.
Okay, cool. So I'll plug his Instagram in the lower video. You guys give Sean a follow. There he is. The man, Jay, also known as Three Fishes.
All around the island of Oahu exist these microcosms of surf culture, from longboarders to shortboarders and in between. As I'm standing in line, I can't help but notice how familiar the barista looks, and then it dawned on me. Aha! It was Mahina Akaka, a super talented longboarder hailing from the south shore of Oahu, or town as locals refer to it.
Hello, I am Mahina Akaka, and this is Makanai. It's a 13-foot Airstream. We do bentos and coffee out of here. Yeah, we are originally a Japanese restaurant called Sushi King. We've been based on King Street for as long as I can remember. My grandma had started it over 30 years ago. And that's kind of how Makanai started. Makanai in Japanese means employee meal or family meal. So growing up at a restaurant, it was very normal and also extremely exciting. Like every day after school, I would go to the restaurant and ask the chef, like, what's for Makanai? And behind the meaning in the restaurant industry, Makanai, you're supposed to use the leftover scraps. So if they were deboning ahi or salmon, they would use the salmon bones for fish broth. And so, yeah, it was very normal, and Makanai just meant a lot. So I was like, let's just sell a ton of stuff I love to eat, and coffee is just a huge love. I love coffee, so I was like, coffee and everything I love to eat, like that just makes so much sense. And for right now, we do a lot of pop-up events, like this one for Patagonia. Ooh, board's down. We do a lot of events, pop-ups, night markets. You can find us on Instagram at Makanai HNL. And then actually, super exciting news. I'm opening up a brick and mortar in Makiki Shopping Village. Hopefully shooting around the beginning of next year. And it'll be like a coffee shop in the morning, and then at night we'll have really fun pop-up events and just host a bunch of my talented friends who create beautiful art. And yeah, just a community to just bring Makiki together, town together, and just another place that people can stop and enjoy themselves.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Mahina.
Thank you. Thank you.
Friends of Kewalos holding it down.
Today, there's kind of a surfboard swap at Patagonia, Honolulu, on Ward Avenue. And I asked if I could bring some of my stuff here. I've been collecting books and magazines and surfing memorabilia. I have this fantasy of opening a surfing collectible store in Honolulu, and the birthplace of surfing. What do you think? Maybe a collectible store? Anyway, I never worked a day of retail in my life, so that idea didn't pan out. But I've been collecting for quite a while, not hoarding, collecting. And this was sort of last minute. This is what fell out of the storage unit first. So it may not be my oldest or best stuff, but I just love surfing so much. And they're not making magazines anymore. So here's some Surfer's Journal, and then a handful of books. I blame Mark Fragali for my surf book addiction. These are just leftovers or seconds. But anyway, I love surfing and I love sharing it, and the shelves are sagging and it's time to share it with others.
Awesome. Thank you for coming out and sharing some of your collection with us.
Let's go.
Awesome. All right, we'll take a tour. Aloha.
Aloha.
All right, Surfer's Journal.
I love a good magazine.
Got a really huge collection. And this is just a small portion of Mark's collection. He says he has a storage unit full. Surfer's Path. Here's a retro one right here. December 1982. I can't help but wonder what other goodies Mark might be hoarding or hiding in his storage unit. As I started to explore the collection, I soon came to the realization a lot of these prints have been in existence before I was even born.
Aloha everyone, we're here at Patagonia on Ward Ave, Saturday. Got a little swap meet going on. Surfboard Hale's got a few boards. Come by, take a look. All right, so yeah, starting with the first board, shaped by El Merrick. Hard to come by anymore. Couple Mitsu fishes back here. A retro-looking Mr. Toots. Got a Pinder mid-length back here. Moving on to our logs. Brand new Salis Mango Jam. Ross Concept from Indonesia. Got a couple of these boards made just yesterday by Monkey. And a Michael Takayama back here.
All right.
Yeah.
And where can we, we want to get in contact with you to purchase some of your boards. Where do we go?
So yeah, check me out on Instagram. Fortunately, that's the only page you can get in touch with me.
Yeah.
But yeah, check it out.
Awesome. Thanks, Sean.
Yeah.
Aloha.
Right on. What's up, everybody? Hoku Surfboards here at Patagonia, Honolulu, at the board swap with being showcased with B Clem and Kapena. As you can see, there's a bunch of boards up here. Come by, check it out. Of course, Big Blue's here housing some of my boards, all my prototypes here. Come check it out, come feel them up. Got long boards on the inside, we got some t-shirts, got some short boards up front. You know what I mean? What more can you ask for? A beautiful day in surfboards. All we could hope for was some surf, but there's no surf. But hey, come shop some surfboards. Shoes, guys. What's up, everybody? We're out here in Patagonia, Honolulu, out in Ward. We got the board swap event going on. It's been probably 7 or 8 years since I've been to one. Seems like there's a lot of turnout here. A lot of guys came, a lot of boards going. Got my man here, Chris Miasher, pulling up on the skateboard. Let's go. See you guys here at Patagonia, Honolulu.
Whilst sitting around, I couldn't help but notice 5-year-old Benno minding the gap. So with permission from his mom, we got some sick footage. Man, he's impressive. This kid will be out ripping Ala Moana bowls in no time. Again, thank you all for tuning in to today's episode, and a big mahalo to Zoe, Tristan, Hoku, and the team at Patagonia, Honolulu for putting this event together. This was but a small glimpse of the surf community, culture, and rich history in the birthplace of surfing. Hey guys, Ramon here. Thank you all for tuning in to today's video. Hit that subscribe button and notification bell to stay up to date with what's happening here on Oahu. If you would like to watch more videos, check out our playlist. And last but not least, consider becoming a member of the O'ahu Surf Films Ohana.